Here's how I do laundry in New York City. This is going to be an exciting one. I call this my laundry corner. Now I put this in this. We're ready to go. Sometimes the cops are here, so we just kind of walk right past them. A little walking never hurt nobody. It is like 2 miles. I feel like there's probably a closer one. Update. Found a closer one. Get some quarters. 28 minutes. Now I just go explore because I'm 95% sure no one wants my mismatched sock. It's 5 a.m. I still haven't had my New Year's kiss. Am I allowed to kiss myself? Wait, no, really. Am I allowed to do that? Here's what I eat on a regular day in New York City. I don't want you to think that by the end of this, I'm going to encourage you to approach the same diet, but it's cost effective. First off, peanut butter. I've got a hookup. There's this lady on the street that sells it off of a moving blanket. I think she takes it from the homeless shelter and resells it, but it's only $1 a jar. That makes me sound like a terrible person. Annie's mac and cheese. It's simple. It's easy. I have a pan, not a pot, but you don't need that much water because the noodles are very tiny and fun, you know? Little bite size. I always undercook it. I like it chewy. Makes me feel like I'm eating more. Lastly, Cheerios. From that same lady that sold me the peanut butter. Yeah, they were already opened when I got them, but the bag wasn't punctured, so I feel 100% safe. Hypothetically, you could live off peanut butter alone for $1 a day. That's New York. I've seen a couple people asking, Axel, how do you get your hair like that? I just don't shower. As you can see today, it's a little bit lopsided. If you're interested in such a haircut, in such a hairstyle, just sleep like this and imagine yourself tossing and turning in the night, just kind of really grinding it down. Then you wake up in the morning, throw something snazzy on, and then just go outside and be confident. And people might ask you, why does it look like you've just been electrocuted? You don't have to tell them. You could say hair gel and a lot of years of experience. Or the New York City wind, it just blows right through me. A haircut is $30 in this city, but the wind is free. Here is exactly what you need to pretend you're an expert on piano. First, just play the black keys. Now do the exact same thing, just with more body motion, like this. Ready? And then you can use the first 2 chords from Gymnopedie and just sing over it. And try not to cry. It's more difficult than it might seem. Everyone's been saying to just move my bed to make more space. That's actually a really good idea. Let's see how we like it. Look at all that space. What am I going to do with that much space? I mean, it makes more sense logistically. I guess I just figured I'd always have guests. I just haven't had any guests. I don't know why. I have popcorn. Microwave. Plenty of space for a guest or 2. Just 2. I was going to say 3 or 4, but just 2 max. This is New York City at 3:45 in the morning. It's actually really quiet. New York, the city that never sleeps. Why am I standing in the middle of Broadway and can't get hit by a car? Do I have to run towards it? Come on then, have at it. I'm aptly prepared to die. Really, the only phrase you need to know at this hour is, no, I don't have any cash on me. Just saw a guy piss on a trash can. And he stared at me while doing it. Then he hopped in an Uber Black XL. Can't judge a book by its cover. New York. Here's what it's like living in the smallest apartment in New York. Wherever your expectations are, lower them. As soon as you walk in the door, we have the sink. Right next to the sink is conveniently located the kitchen. Pantry is absolutely stocked. I just realized that all those foods are carbohydrates and also come in a box. There's no nutritional value here. 1 bowl, 1 plate. My My living quarters, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's what the place was missing. I have 2 beds, but only one me. Some nights I'm a queen guy, other nights I chill on the twin. Closet. That's the whole place. Last thing, my piano. I'm a piano guy.
Tell your dad thanks for the jacket. Oh, tell your dad thanks for the jacket. Tell your dad thanks for the jacket. Oh, nice jacket. What's that, from your dad?
Joke's on you. It's actually woman's. It's my mom's. Hello! I am going to Christmas party. It's going to be good and fine. Going to have to talk to people. Oh no. Here's how to spend Valentine's Day alone. That sounded so sad. We can do it. Step 1. Dress yourself up. Take yourself out to eat. Where should you take yourself out to eat? Someplace fancy. Can I just get a slice? Dollar slice? Mm-hmm. That'll do. Here's how to make an absolutely perfect PB&J. Wait, Axel, should I be eating PB&Js? I'm an adult, right? It's the adult sandwich. You don't outage PB&J. Just grab a plate and 2 slices of your favorite bread. I'm going with honey wheat this morning. It says the serving size is 1 slice. But you could ignore that. I feel like that's just a recommendation. Next, grab one of your peanut butters. Uncap that bad boy and get yourself a nice glob. I'm talking glob it up. Really get in there. Spread. You can use a spoon, a knife. I'm gonna roll with my spoon for this. Grab your favorite jelly. I'm a strawberry guy. It's basically just sugar sauce, so don't be afraid to lather it on. Combine the halves. Ooh. Come on. I have a Tinder date coming over. Let's get the apartment ready. I'm thinking we set up a picnic. Like an indoor picnic. Because it's so cold outside. We would freeze. My peanut butter would freeze. I got this blanket on my last Delta flight. It will now double as my picnic table. I thought it would look more charming than that. It surely doesn't. Before. After. Alright, this setup is kind of charming. Right? PB&J, and we have extra peanut butter if we run out. They do have to walk up 5 flights of stairs, be greeted by a PB&J, and eat on the floor. I'd say the odds of a second date are 50-50. $60-40. Here's how to make your first meal on an air fryer. Step 1. Retrieve the air fryer. Alright, easy does it. Step 2. Unbox. It kind of looks like an alien. Like Eve from WALL-E. Do you have arms? Guys, I've been pressing the on button for like 30 minutes, and it's not coming on. You can hear the disdain in my voice. Should I double tap? Triple tap? Quadruple tap. Honestly, probably my fault. I did drop it from quite a height. But if nothing else, we now have a very neat stool. Boop. Not today. I have to start learning how to dress myself. This shirt's nice, but it looks like something a child might wear to a trampoline park. So, looking to go a little bit more sophisticated, I have 2 turtlenecks. You tell me, which one's better? This is the one I got from my mother. She just shipped it to me. Yeah, I'm a grown man. Not past the mother shipping me things phase. It's a little flowy. What do we think? Need some more muscle, perhaps. And this is the one I stole from my sister. Yes, my sister fit in it. It's a little more skin tight. I feel like this is something Conor McGregor might wear to one of those pre-fight interviews. He'll stand up there, do his little thing. You ready to get your brain rocked? Could you actually tell the difference? I feel like they were both the same color. Pretty much look the exact same on camera. But any of it's a level up from a cut-off t-shirt. Or something that looks like a 10-year-old might wear into a ball pit. Here's how you cook cabbage that you bought from a street market. Because everyone should know how to do that. Step 1, give it a bit of a rinse. Like a cabbage bath. The second step is to give it a nice slice. Cut that thing up. I've got a spoon, got a fork. Still haven't bought a full-fledged knife, so I think we'll just tear it apart. One piece at a time. Huh? Oh, it's splashing right in my face. Maybe I should crack it the other way. Cabbage has been shredded. Here's my cooking setup. Makes me feel like I'm camping. Butter. Oh, that's a little hot. Cabbage. Okay. Alright, it's a stir fry now. They say money can't buy happiness, but it did buy me cabbage. and I'm feeling pretty stoked right now. Does anyone know when it's finished cooking? Like, does it turn a certain color, or salt, pepper? Cheers. This is actually really good. I didn't get into Juilliard. We know that. No need to harp on it. But I did get a modeling contract with one of the largest agencies in the world. Me? Model? I mean, I could strike a pose. Laughing. Crying. Well, that just looks angry. Looks like I'm ready to brawl. I even put my fists up. I've got different outfits, too. I'm not always in pajamas. Look at this one. What is that? How about a runway walk? Oh, I am in pajamas. It's Saturday. If you don't know what that means, I'll tell you. Street markets. Look at all those goodies. Is that a peanut butter tower? That's a whole head of cabbage. Do I do it? Boom. Thank you! For a $5 bill, I got 2 jars of peanut butter, 2 boxes of mac and cheese. I got some croissants. Yummy. What am I, in France? 2 muffins. Are you kidding me? An entire head of cabbage. I don't even know how I'm gonna cook this. Good afternoon. I just saw a comment that we're in the New York Times, like the paper copy of the New York Times. I gotta go get one, see if this is true. What does someone wear to go buy a newspaper of themselves? What's the protocol for this? I don't know. Slow steps. Pretend we're not excited. Let's play it cool. No, screw that, man. I had to set up the camera twice for that and then run back and grab my phone. It does not look that cool in person. Newsstand located. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Package secured. We're not looking at it till we get back. All right, SEAL Team 6 going dark. Okay, everyone, play it cool, act normal. Are you kidding me? What? I don't know what's happening, but I like it. Wow. That wonderful woman that I always buy my food from, she's only open on the weekends. Open. Makes it sound like she has a store. It's not a store. It's a moving blanket. But it's her store. She doesn't sell milk, so I had to go buy this from a store, unfortunately. I had to source it myself. I didn't have to milk the cow, but I did have to pay for it. And I bought this cereal, Very Berry Clusters. I just kind of buy one thing, and then I only eat that one thing until it's gone. So I bought this yesterday, and it's now gone. I'm a one-task man. Multitask? No. Buy a jar of peanut butter, finish the jar of peanut butter, buy the next day. I also got these blueberries from a guy on the street. $2 for a whole heap. A heaping. That's the size. One heaping. We have a final update for the Juilliard audition. Dear Axel, on behalf of the Juilliard division, thank you for your interest in our program and for sharing your talent with the faculty during the initial audition. We feel fortunate that we had a... Those are my neighbors. As you are already aware, due to our callback process, you are no longer under consideration for admission for fall 2022. Then it goes on to say, maybe next time don't do a English accent, try Scottish or Australian, or no accent at all, you dimwit. We gave it our best shot, which is the only thing we can do. Now we're gonna have to find a different way to be an actor. We can do it. Thanks for watching the journey. Really. Here's how to redecorate in the smallest apartment in New York City. I'm thinking I'll just shuffle some things around. There's not much space to work with, but I'll do my best. Before. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay, a little something like that. Okay. Huh. How about that? I think it's really shaping up. Oh, nice. Okay, a little gap there. Oh, that one doesn't budge. And here, my friends, is the after. And it looks the exact same. Here's how you clean the smallest apartment in New York City. I'm thinking we start off with a little bit of mopping. So let's get this bed out of the way. The one that's used for guests. Just gonna give it a bit of a shove. Okay. Axel, you have a mop for that place? That's the best part about it being 100 square feet. Don't even need a mop. Got a sponge. A little bit of warm water. It was hard for the money. So hard for the money. Here we are. Spick and span. It's all clean. Here's how you buy the cheapest food in New York City. Street markets. Oh yeah. I already see peanut butter. Remember how I said I have a lady who always hooks me up with the cheapest peanut butter? Here she is. It is so empowering to afford to be able to live and to get a good deal. Bread for $1. Got tortillas for $1. Got carrots for $1. 2 jars of peanut butter, $1 a piece. I got jelly. It's a little gross, but $1. And all of these applesauces. I don't even enjoy applesauce, but I'm gonna eat it. Axel, why are you living like a rat in New York City? Well, thank you for asking, first of all. It's a personal choice, love. I'm actually just on a budget. Very minuscule budget. All jokes aside, I'm in New York because it has 10 of the best acting schools in the country. I have an audition for Juilliard, January 9th. I have to learn some Shakespeare. Never even read Hamlet. I jest to Oberon and make him smile when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal, and sometimes I lurk in a gossip's bowl. I don't understand what's happened. Merry Christmas! My family's in Georgia. I'm in New York in my luxurious digs. The family sent me this package with a bunch of Christmas presents. Let's see what's inside. First up, got some coal, and it says, from Santa, because you left. The next one was, it's for the apartment. It's a rat trap. And on the back it says, just in case. Thirdly, look at this. Brand new pillow. This is my old pillow. It's a bit more like a serving tray. It's got the same rigidity. New pillow. Here's the old one. Alright, rapid fire. Crest toothpaste. Chapstick. Ultrasound wipes. I'm not even pregnant. Chocolates. And a Goodwill Hunting poster. Alright? Maki, Ricky, Danny, Terry. Here's how you make a ramen breakfast in an apartment without a stove. First step, get a stove. That part's actually pretty integral to the process, so you will need something that heats things up. Turn that bad boy on. Best case scenario, you grab a pot and put water in it. Worst case, a pan. This thing takes a little while to warm up, so entertain yourself. I've sailed the 7 seas. I'm actually not sure how many seas there are. I'm not a great pirate. Georgie, did you do your math homework? Who's Georgie? It doesn't heat very evenly, so you just gotta keep things moving. Kind of like a lazy river. Okay. Here's how I go to the bathroom in the smallest apartment in New York City. First things first, there is no bathroom in the apartment. It's a community bathroom outside the door down the hall. I slip on my bathroom shoes. I don't know if I want to show you this. Okay. Alright. You asked. I don't know whose blood that is, but it's been here for a while. Okay. Not so bad. Kind of charming, honestly. There isn't any soap, however, and you do have to bring your own toilet paper. So if you forget, gotta do a little waddle back to the room. Have yourself a merry little Hello, Mom. I'm good, Mom. How you doing? Oh. How you doing, Mom? You look good. Where you get them good looks from, your mom? How you? It's been quite a while, maybe 15 years, and I still haven't been able to find myself a pair of matching socks. So now I'm asking myself, maybe nothing in my life matches, and the only thing that might match is me in a casket. Oh no! This is New York at 1 a.m. on Valentine's Day. Quiet, but charming. How about a little bit of parkour? What do you feel about that? It is so cold. Hot dog stand, still open. I've actually never seen him closed. If you told me that he slept in there, I'd believe you. DoorDasher. Which one of you guys is ordering food at 1 a.m.? Making this guy pedal around in the cold to deliver your seaweed chips. There's the trusty cube. I've heard a man lives in there. Would you like to be my Valentine? That was a pretty good tracking shot. Pause. Good lighting. Have a great night. Glad you asked. They did not end up coming over. Turns out my date actually was allergic to peanut butter. What are the odds? It's my main staple. That's half my personality, and they were allergic to it. I did end up eating the sandwich by myself. I had my own picnic. A one-man picnic. Plenty more chances. Lots of people in this city to date. And at least one of them will probably want PB&J. Okay, what do you think? I'm an idiot? I mean, I'll try it. Let's just give it a little replug back in. Let's see what that does. Okay. Going on 2 months in New York. I'm pretty much getting the hang of things. I understand all of the train stations. Yeah, I'm gonna take the R over to the 6, take the 6 to the G to the L, the J to the Z, and then I'm gonna hop on over to Hoyt for a couple of teas. Speaking of tea, the cheapest thing in New York is tea. It's just hot water and they still charge you $2.50 for it. But I mean, it's New York tap, so you pay a premium. It's gotten significantly colder. When I came here in December, I was rocking shorts. Now it's January, I've got 3 layers of long johns on and I still can't feel my calves. Wake up! Guys, I have 2 more guests. It's my sister and her fiance. How you guys doing down there? You comfortable?
Oh yeah, we're doing good. It's pretty plush.
What about a bedtime story? Not stupid, that's a bad idea, right?
I'll tell you one, AJ. Once upon a... No.
We got a modeling contract, yes. So sick. But the work's not done yet. We've got to work out. What I lack in height, I must make up for in bicep. So here's how to work out in the smallest apartment in New York City. I'm thinking we'll start with some wide grip push-ups. Oh, I've never seen that vein before. Next up, crunches. Come on, let's go. America's Next Top Model. Right here. As you can see, I'm starting to break a sweat. I think it's working. Lastly, some cardio. This is really up to you. I like to do the 70s grab. You can do a jumping jack, but this will work for me. Anything's possible, guys. Positive attitude. Here's how to do an interview with Inside Edition. Step 1, COVID rapid test. Step 2, fit the entire camera crew in the apartment. It's 3 people. That's the most guests I've ever had. Let's try and do it. Pretty professional, I'd say. Look at how bright that light is. I honestly wasn't really thinking I wanted to see today anyways. Just wrapped the interview. How do you guys think it went?
So good.
See it tonight on Inside Edition. Wow, that's a pretty good broadcaster voice. Hello. Good evening. We just made the New York Times. When Axel Weber was rejected from Juilliard, the internet stepped in. On Monday night, tens of thousands of Mr. Weber's fans flooded Juilliard's Instagram account to express their anger. You are done. So done for not getting Axel in. I thoroughly appreciate the support. More than anything, we cannot bash Juilliard, though. They're just doing their job. I just picture the girl who wrote that. You're done. Juilliard? Done. Thank you for your support. It's positivity, though. Let's keep it positive, and let's try not to totally ruin their Instagram account. The poor social media manager over at Juilliard. I apologize. Here's how you absolutely botch a Juilliard audition. Remember I said the only thing I can't do is an accent? I did an accent. I couldn't help it. I just Oberon to make him smile. It just sounds better when he sounds like he came straight out of an HBO show. The guy gave me absolutely no reaction. He just stared right into my soul. He didn't even say anything until he said thanks and then joined the other breakout room in the Zoom call. That's all for now. Okay, there's many paths to acting. And maybe this just isn't the one for right now. But we gotta keep our heads up, all right? Have some street carrots. Hi. We just hit 1 million on TikTok. Come on. Let's go. Do I have a lot of friends in this city? No. Do I have a lot of cash? Also, no. I'm living off jars of peanut butter. But you guys have got me 1 million followers. You've got me an interview on ABC. And it feels like with every new person who comments or says something, even in this massive city with millions of people, I feel like I have some friends. So I guess I really just want to say thank you. Cheers to the next million. All right. Here's what it's like spending Christmas in the smallest apartment in New York. Firstly, my family's back in Georgia, so I brought them with me. There are my sisters, Maddie and Ronnie, my brothers, Zach and Jake, very muscular. There's my brother Zach's wife, Lizzie. She has a child. There's my mom and dad. They look a little feral. Then Dad has all the wrapping paper around him because we always throw it at him. There's a fire and a tree. And as you already know, plenty of Christmas lights. I've already got Christmas dinner prepared and ready to go. So, I'll hang out. Maybe I'll go see the Rockefeller tree. See some Christmas lights. A lot of things to do. I'm super busy. Yeah, I don't even need guests. I'm very busy up here. There's plans out the wazoo. Really. I'm in New York. Bing bong. Did your mother never teach you how to clean up? Hey, can I bum a cig? Mind if I bum one? Can I bum a cig? Oh, you got a lighter? You call them trash cans. We call them rat homes.
Hey, that was a cop. Everybody calm down.
How much for this Sour Patch? The Sour Patch Kids? $1.50? $1.50? Do I look like I'm made of quarters? Pause. Good lighting. Alright. It's only my 3rd week in New York, but I think I'm starting to get the memo. I'll just barge through a crosswalk, like I've got somewhere really important to be. Am I going to Trader Joe's? Yes. Could I wait for the light? Absolutely. One habit that I can't seem to get rid of is the head nod. I'll just give a little, to passerby. Most of the time they just... Why are you moving like that? What is that? And I just like to touch things. Building immunity is what I'm doing. I've also noticed how creative the panhandlers get. Back in Georgia, they just hold up a sign. It's like, need some cash, God bless. Here, I had a guy rap to me for 5 minutes before asking for a cash donation. I'm going to a very specific church in Brooklyn, St. Barbara's. Let's go. It's rather brisk, I'll have to admit. Nice street, huh? Brooklyn. May I present to you St. Barbara's Catholic Church. Dun, dun, na, na, dun, na, na. I don't know why I thought Avengers music was necessary for that, but there it is. Ten out of 10 mass. Would Catholic again.
Righto. So, let me get right to the point. Everyone needs to scatter.
So, a few months ago I bought a car. It was pretty good. I had a good time with it, but then I had to sell it on Craigslist because it's a real piece of shit. She had body, she had style, she had class. She was a 1990 Honda Accord. So I put on my Instagram, I'm selling the car. And some people DM'd me with their best offers. I'll give you $10 and a stick of gum. I will give you my cat and some lint. Highest bidder. I will buy it for $10 and I'll send you a picture of Anna de Armas. Make it 2 pictures. You got it, sir. I will trade for an LK, LZS8, WSLK, EZ, H2O bottle filling station with single ADA cooler, filtered AGPH light ground, and possibly the best offer I've seen all day. I will give you $150 and spoon feed you creamed corn. So, I've got a proposal. Maybe what we could do is I could love you and you could love me back. Something to think about. Keep it on your plate. See what's going on. I want to buy a movie theater. Yep. I don't care if it's a bad investment. I want it to be my own. I want to choose the movies that go in there, and I want a bunch of people to come and just enjoy it and buy popcorn. This is what it's like to have a 1990 Honda Accord. My key has no buttons, and it doesn't unlock the door. This really freaked me out the first time I got in, but the seatbelts are automatic. The windows are crank. The radio does not work. The air blower talks to you. How you doing, man? He's good. My antenna is gone. The back windows don't roll up all the way, but I waterproofed them with tape.
I have something to say. Don't make fun of me for it. I only dated one girl for 2.5 weeks. That's it. Longest relationship. I was in 7th grade. She was in 8th grade. I thought that was kind of cool.
So I got some good news and some bad news. Good news is I'm feeling good. Bad news is I ate an entire chocolate bar. It's a full-size one, so it's pretty big. Nice to meet you.
It's also very nice to meet you. But it's also nice to meet you. But I'm really happy to meet you. Oh, wow, this is nice. We should keep on shaking. Also, it's
Moving to a new city, a big city, like New York City, alone can be hard. So you gotta make sure you have some friends. This here's my boy Raj. He's a bit twisty, bit bendy. He doesn't play by the rules. Next to Raj, we have Bobby. He's really sensitive about his height. Don't bring it up. Bobby, you're looking huge today. Next to Bobby, we've got Tom. Tom used to play college ball, as you can see. Big son of a gun. Huge. Linebacker. Busted his knee in his sophomore year, so now he owns a used car lot. Next to Tom, we've got the triplets. Randy, Jimmy, Johnny. These guys are professors at Cornell. Tenured. They can pretty much do and say whatever they want. Last week, they threw a pine tree on a student's car. Yeah. No reprimanding. They actually got a bonus.
This is how you style yourself for a rainy day.
Got these bad boys from Goodwill for $5. Plenty of wiggle room in here. See, my knees just want to wiggle. Throw on your nicest turtleneck. It just feels like a hug. Like tucking in blankets around your neck. Next, throw on a blazer. Do you have a blazer? Fits like a charm. I picked up this and my favorite pair of jorts at the same store. Live and let jort, guys. Finish off the outfit with your fanciest pair of shoes and some rings. Look at this one. It's a pirate.
That's it. Finished outfit. Strike a pose, look confident, head outside. You might want an umbrella. Or you could just raw dog the rain.
I've seen some people asking about my pine cones.
These bad boys. Why do I have them? Am I starting a collection? Do I think I could turn the apartment into an indoor garden? They just smell good. That's all. It's like a nice pine, rich flavor. Well, I don't taste them. I smell them. I'm not eating pine cones. Here's how to make a snowman at East River Park. First you build the body. I'm just kind of piling it together. Ah, it's so cold. Absolutely frigid. He's just got a really long neck. You know, this guy. Snow's not really sticking together, so it's real long neck snowman. I can't feel my fingers. We need to find him some limbs. I found a jacket. Oh, that'll work. Oh, there's an arm. Here's the finished product. He's got 2 arms. He's got 1 eye, made of a tube of chapstick, and a coat to keep him warm. I don't know if I'm going to put that on him. He might not like it. Here's how to actually make your first meal on your new air fryer. Step 1, make sure that bad boy is plugged in. It's a very important step. We're making chicken. I think you're supposed to hit it with a mallet. Don't have one of those, so I figured I'd just give it a good punch. Olive oil, salt, pepper. I think we just stick it in now and press the chicken button. Before shot of the chicken. I mean, it looks pretty good. Power on. 20 minutes. 20 minutes later, let's see what it looks like. Tastes really good. This is New York at 5 a.m. in the middle of a snowstorm. Look at my eyebrows, man. Getting a little snowy on there. All right, I'm gonna launch a snowball at that cube. I missed the cube. Look at this guy go! Hey! It's actually kind of warm. I think I could have worn my shorts. Yeah, fresh snow. Fresh snow. I see a ramp. Do you see a ramp? That's a ramp. Oh! That was crisp. Behind the scenes at my first photo shoot. I'm with Andrew. What is the #1 tip I should know?
Don't look like an idiot. Bring your arms up. You can bring your coal maybe.
Playful. Okay.
Okay.
Something like that.
Oh yeah.
Second location in the street. What are you thinking? I could just like run into traffic?
Yeah. Actually, that would be great.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Oh. If I can make it there, I'll make it.
Shut the fuck up!
Anywhere it's home to. Love this city. Where else do you see buses that look like snakes? That thing bends around corners. It doesn't turn. Sometimes I just come stare at this alone. PD, 24-hour pizza. Does anyone awake at 3 a.m. actually need a slice of pizza? They just need to sleep, I think. Okay. Okay. Wow. We are risky tonight. Roughly 3 minutes until my Juilliard audition. Feeling good. This is the hairstyle for today. Worked on it all night long. I couldn't decide what to wear that would describe me best as an actor, so just picked this gray shirt. Is that me? Am I just gray? I think I'm overthinking this. Right? That's warranted. That's allowed. I jest to Oberon and make him smile. No, you are not English. What am I, a Peaky Blinder? Just wish me luck. That's all I need. Tell me to break a leg or an arm or an elbow. I feel like that would be harder and more lucky.